One of the most exciting news about Yellowstone is that it has several prequels and spin-offs in the works, and one of them, 1923, might include Lamonica Garrett to boot. So, what can we expect from this series spin-off? Find out more in today's video, and keep on watching if you don't want to miss out. If Thomas lives that long, Lamonica Garrett would appear in the Yellowstone prequel, 1923. Although the season of the Yellowstone prequel, 1883, ended in February, you may see the entire thing again on Blu-ray or DVD. To pass the time till the release of 1923's Yellowstone Season 5, you might need to start a new binge. Fans also wonder if any of the 1883 cast members will live to see 1923. Lamonica Garrett, a star of 1883, has high hopes for Thomas. Garrett expressed his desire for Thomas to feature in the next Yellowstone prequel, 1923, in a recent interview with Showbiz Cheat Sheet on August 12th. As for 1883, it's still streaming on Paramount Plus and will be available on Blu-ray and DVD on August 30th. From the looks of it, Garrett appearing in 1923 is possible, but his appearance in Yellowstone is not. Thomas made it through his 1883 trip to the West, but not everybody was as fortunate. Since Yellowstone occurs more than a century later, nobody would live that long. Even though 1923, the following Yellowstone prequel, is just 40 years away, that is still a lot to ask in the 19th century. 1923, he could be, hopefully, Garrett shared to Showbiz Cheat Sheet in an interview. The life expectancy back then wasn't too long, but if I got a call saying that he's still around somewhere, I'd jump back in with both feet. Thomas fell in love, married, and had children in 1883. If Thomas doesn't live to see the year 1923, at least his children might. Taylor Sheridan, the creator of Yellowstone, is looking toward the next generation, thus all of his characters are new. Garrett said that he was unfamiliar with events in 1923, and even in the 1883 base Reeves. The actor speculates that Thomas might appear there in a cameo capacity. Garrett hasn't heard anything yet, but he did add that they've got the storytelling down, so if he got a call, he'd jump in. On the upside, Garrett revealed that his character's romantic plot was a pleasant surprise for him. The actor admitted that during this period, he hadn't really seen a romance plotline for a black cowboy. Garrett further stated that he had seen that having a happy ending in his love life was something remarkable, saying that this incident had significance, in that it gave the story's actor a happy conclusion, which he hadn't anticipated at all. Additionally, although happy endings are not always possible in the Yellowstone tale, Garrett saw Thomas's 1883 finale as a joyful one. That was a really joyful ending for Thomas because of his positive attitude toward life. He always tried to see the good in people and situations. Shay was the calm in the storm. Thomas cites a scenario from one of the episodes in which he's hopeful that one of the kids has a kid that will change the world. The fact that Thomas gets to help raise these two youngsters suggests that perhaps one of them will go on to alter the world. He was a hopeful man, and his story had a happy ending. On the other hand, 1883 ended tragically for Isabel May's Elsa Dutton. Garrett was affected by her passing as a result of this. Garrett claimed that reading the scripts and viewing the show's final moments made him cry numerous times. Funny thing is, he received calls and direct messages from men saying things like, "Hey man, I never cry at shows," or "I'm not the crying type, but you guys got me, man." He continued by saying that, regardless of who you are, if you become involved, if you began watching the show and identified with these individuals, you would have to be devoid of all emotion to be unaffected by what was happening on that screen. Aside from the 1883's happy ending and Lamonica Garrett's experience in working in the series, the actor also revealed that his co-actor, Sam Elliott, also helped him throughout the show. How, you ask? Keep on watching to find out. Thomas used his honed abilities to assist Sam Elliott's Shay Brennan in guiding settlers through the Oregon Trail, while defending the settlers from various perils of the route. Viewers may have been familiar with Garrett before the Yellowstone prequel, from his 20-year career in Designated Survivor, Sons of Anarchy, and the Arrowverse. However, he had a lot to learn while sharing the screen with 77-year-old industry great Elliott. Garrett claims that after watching his co-star perform, he realized how crucial it was to maintain his passion for his work. In an interview, Lamonica Garrett was thrilled to be a part of an elite club of black cowboys on screen. Although Garrett admitted he never envisioned this occurring for him, he added that it was an honor to be compared to other great performers. The actor continued by saying that it's amazing to be able to play Thomas, and that he didn't really envision this happening for him. He just couldn't see that happening because his main goal was to honor historical black cowboys while also bringing Thomas to life. The actor believes that the amazing culture of today's black cowboys shouldn't be overlooked, look too. Garrett was regularly questioned by fans about where he acquired Thomas's voice, diction, and dialect, and he responded that Floyd Frank, who passed away in 2020, served as an inspiration. He was from Southeast Texas, and he was a legend down there in the Beaumont area, the actor shared. "I'm just so honored to be in the same category as great actors like him, who have played black cowboys both past and present day on screen." Aside from taking inspiration from past actors, one of the things that inspired him was watching Sam Elliott. Garrett claims that just by seeing Elliott, he was able to learn a lot. He also believes that when he first met the Tombstone actor, he immediately understood this is big. Garrett said in a different interview with Looper that Elliott offers his co-star the sardonic type of grin, and all the fears go gone from the moment he meets Sam. The elder actor gives him a hug and a look that says, "We're going to have a fantastic time." The actor admitted that one of the most important lessons Sam Elliott taught him was that even after working in this industry for so long and at such a high level, he still has a passion and love for the craft of filmmaking. So how exactly did Sam Elliott display this passion? It's pretty simple, just by being himself on set. Garrett continued by saying that some professionals who have been in the field for some time simply phone it in and anticipate receiving payment regardless of the nature of the endeavor. But Elliott doesn't operate that way. He set a good example and demonstrated his devotion via his deeds rather than words. Every day, Elliott arrived first at the Yellowstone Prequel set to observe the crew set up cameras and discuss the day's shoots. Elliott enjoyed watching his co-stars work because he was a fan of watching actors work and observing all points of it. So after he finished filming, he would return to see others shoot their roles. Garrett said that the seasoned actor loves working with the crew and has a passion for watching movies and anything related to the movie industry. Garrett acknowledged that he hasn't been doing this for nearly as long as Sam or many other people, but he wants to maintain that spirit, which is why he continues to produce high-caliber work and is still regarded the way he is. He has never lost that icon status of Sam Elliott. So, if you haven't watched these two talented actors yet in this prequel, you should do so by now. And for those of you who just stumbled in on today's video, here's what you need to know about 1883. The series 1883 is centered on James and Margaret Dutton, the great-grandparents of the Dutton family, who travel from Texas to Montana in quest of a better life, wherein the family's attempt to leave their former life of destitution and suffering is a harsh recounting of Western expansion. The series acts as a prologue to Yellowstone and establishes the background for the affluent but dysfunctional family at the center of the present-day program, which features John Dutton, the tough father played by Kevin Costner. The series features an all-star cast in addition to McGraw and Hill, Sam Elliott, who plays the tough-as-nails cowboy Shay Brennan, and four-time Emmy winner Eric Nelson, who plays Cowboy Ennis, are galloping into town. Isabel May, Lamonica Garrett, Audie Rick, Emma Malouf, Don Oliveri, Mark Risman, James Landry Ebert, Alex Fine, Nicole Galicia, Stephanie Nur, Amanda Jaros, Noah LaGrosse, and Martin Sensmeyer are other cast members. The cast was required to attend cowboy camp prior to filming, where they learned everything there is to know about cowboy culture, ensuring that their portrayal was as realistic as possible. That makes it even more stunning, and we don't want to spoil any more of the series, so you need to go watch it for yourself. So that'll be all for today's video. Before you go, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on for more videos like these. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.